What's up, everybody? Okay, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? See me? What's goody? Um, you guys will have to work with me here. I'm not really on live like that all the time, but um, we're gonna see. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. Okay. Now, peace, ghost. Peace, God. What up? Okay. Peace, peace, peace. Ronnie, what up? What's up, everybody? Y'all can see me well? We good? We live? You can hear me? Is it better than 21s? I have no idea. I haven't even heard 21s yet, but I'm gonna get to it. Moon 2, let's go. Mad Max, what it is. Pap, my man, Panthers, what's up? I mean, I'm not surprised that 21s would be better. I mean, I kind of expect that, to be honest with you. And you know what I think is interesting is that obviously the date, once Nas and Preemo announced that they were doing this and recording and dropping on this date, of course, everybody wants to jump in and get visibility. That's how these people do, man. They're scared to drop on their own because if they drop on their own, people would be like, man, what is this? The times that we're in. Okay, all right. You know what? Shout out to Thomas. Thomas, you know who we are. First of all, shout out to IBR 7000, my man. Keeping it 7000. Love you, man. But Thomas sent me a message on IG and was like, the new Nas album's out. I'm like, I know. He's like, you got to go live. And I was like, you know what? I owe it to them. It's Nas. Come on. Why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I? Shout out to Jada. Okay. Y'all can hear me well? We good? We live? Yeah, I guess. Durrell, what's up? We're definitely waiting for the new Iceman. Look, man, at the end of the day, look, the young guys are the ones making better music, right? Let's be real here. Like, let's be fucking real, man. It's interesting. Just before I came on here, I'll tell you, I was listening to NY State of Mind Part 2 because it just in my mind and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, this shit's crazy. A great song. I always loved that record. In fact, I used to always say way before, I was like, to me, it's just as good as the first one. I mean, it's hard to argue, but they're both amazing, but it's one of those rare sequels of a song that's just as fantastic as the original. And I almost prefer NY State of Mind 2 because I just like the piano more, but they're both phenomenal songs. I mean, and for years, I kept wondering, where was the damn instrumental? I remember when the instrumental hit the internet because it was like late 2000s, I think, is when we finally got the instrumental. And it was like, oh, finally. So I'm a Preemo head. I mean, again, people are gonna say, yo, Tochi, you don't know. And it's like, man, I've been on Preemo before. A lot of y'all even realized he was dope. Like, you know what I mean? There's so much trend hopping, so goofy, man. Like, this is what's so boring. Anyway. Oh, Nate, what's up, Nate? Sorry ass sequel. I mean, of course it was, man. Of course it was. That's the problem, Yeah. Let me see if I can pin this. Can I pin this message? That shit, sorry, man. Of course it's sorry, bro. Anyway, I'm learning how to do all this kind of stuff. We're going to go live. We're going to have fun. But I have not heard anything from this album, okay? I will tell you what I have heard. I saw when Mass Appeal did their little snippet on their IG of this, and I was like, this is fucking whack. Like, this is whack. Where was it? Oh, I'll show y'all. I was like, what is this shit? Okay. Why wouldn't it let me share my damn screen? Come on, fam. Let's go. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Yes. Allow. Let's see here. Live streaming. Yup. We go. Oh, infinite. Okay, all right. So let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna change that, but we're gonna. Oh my god, man! Yo, sorry guys, I'm being. YouTube is being really weird right now. I'm trying to share something because I want to show you. I cannot believe this is going on. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna just skip this. I'm gonna leave this for now because this is acting real weird. Okay. No, don't block. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Check window. MSN. No, not that. Mass appeal. No, entire screen. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Sorry. I am trying to get this to share something else. Okay, cool. Now, oh my goodness. I do not know what is going on right now. I'm trying to share something else. Bear with me, y'all. I almost got this. Okay. Let's see here. I want to see some of the comments y'all are saying. Live life. 2020's rap sucked. I mean, it was terrible, no doubt. It was definitely terrible. I am. This is extraordinarily strange. Select window. Entire stream. Guys, give me a second here. But I assume that y'all have listened to both the 21 Savage album as well as the Nas album by now. The Eric Sermon one I haven't gone to yet either. So, you know, I am also thinking about that, but eventually. Select window or screen. Sorry, guys. This is not the screen I want to share. This is ridiculous. Sorry, y'all. Oh, okay. So now I'm in the infinite regression. This is what I want to share. Can y'all see me? This is so sad. It is sad. What the hell is going on, man? Jesus. Fucking hell. Okay. Guys, I have to give me a brief second, okay? Otherwise, watching while doing homework. What up, man? Jeff Pyro, even Nas fans. Well, here's the thing, right? The truth is that ultimately, I blame people respectfully. Preemo's been putting out garbage for like 10 plus years, right? And again, we say this with all due respect because Preemo's the greatest to ever do it, producer-wise, right? We love Preemo, right? This is not to knock him. He's solidified. He'll never not be the greatest, if that makes sense, right? So I love Preemo. I really do. I think he seems like a really nice guy, super savvy, super sharp, has really done so much for hip-hop. But you got to be honest. And this is the problem with not keeping him honest. When people were like, when he came out with that Define My Name and all these other beats, and they were trash. But people went, oh, no, it's amazing. It's flames emoji. He's in his own world, man. And obviously the people around him are not keeping it real. Maybe they don't care, right? It's so cooked. I'm telling you, man, Field Malik, you're right. And it's like, this is how you get the whack shit. when you don't keep it real. I've said this, but you know, again, because I care. That's the point. I care enough to actually say, hey, what's up with this? But the problem is that most of these dick riders, they don't care. They actually don't care at all. And that's why they, you know, yeah, it's great. And, you know, eventually you get exposed for how whack it is. So that's a problem. But of course, the other thing too is that, again, there's no energy in this stuff. And people are very worried about, they just want to be part of whatever someone's got going on. They want to seem like they're down and all that shit. I ain't got time for that, man. I've not got time for that, honestly. Like it's too late in the day for that, man. Honestly, it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. All right, let's see here. I am still trying because I have got to be able to show you guys what I'm up to right now. Let's see here. I do understand. Share the screen, of course. Yo, thank y'all for rocking me as always, guys. Let's try and get this done properly. What's up with the entire screen? Okay. Okay. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? No, infinite regression. Jesus Christ. I do not understand why this is acting the way it is. It's so fucking strange. Okay. Let's try something here because I think, and I'll give this. Tell me what y'all see. Do you guys see this ASAP snippet thing going on? Put a thumbs up if you see that shit. If you don't see it, I'm curious. Okay. All right. So I don't know if y'all saw this, but let me see if y'all can hear this. If you heard the snippet at all. Let's go. Hey. Okay. What do y'all see now? The snippet is hard, right? Exactly. You know, the snippet is hard, but the actual, like, the voice is kind of, but that the bass, then the right? You're there. I'm there. So this is the real hip hip, right, Panther? Infinite rejection. Okay. I don't get this, man. Like, I'm using a different browser and it's really interesting. For whatever reason, I'm getting this infinite regression crap. But anyways, it is what it is, man. But see, this is what I'm trying to tell you is that the young generation are actually making better music than the old generation. And they have been for the last 15 years, at least, right? And this is part of the problem. This is what's so sad about it. Because these guys will sit here and talk about, it's just we're old, but that doesn't mean we're out the game and all stuff. But it's like, yeah, you're old and washed. The vast majority of you are super duper washed. And the reason why the game is so bad is that, yes, you're washed, so you can't bring nothing to the table. And then the young generation is, I mean, most of them are full blown terrible, have no real interest in hip hop. There's a tiny percentage of them that do care to a certain extent, but they fall off quick. But the point is that I'd rather listen to Pluto or Monaleo than Griselda and freaking Nas Premier. It's that bad. They don't go outside. I saw a video Jazzy Jeff was talking about. I realized he was like sitting in a panel, and he was like, and I love Jazzy Jeff, again, legend. But he was sitting and he was on the couch, and he was like, I realized at some event that, I don't have to go to the club anymore. I can just, because you can DJ from the comfort of your living room. And, it's like, I realize there's people that don't even like to go out. I don't like to go to the club. And I'm like, if you don't like to go to the club, you're washed. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and all the comments are like, yeah, I feel you. I'm 50 and I don't want to go outside. Well, hip hop is outside. So if you don't want to go outside, then just pick a different genre. Okay. Listen to your jazz albums at home and shit like that. Pour some bourbon and smoke your cigar. But we're talking rap shit. Okay. If you're not outside, you're not into hip hop. Let's just be honest here. Right. Y'all gotta pin this comment. This is the truth, man. Old heads washed and young boys are lost. If that ain't the summary of this whole thing, I don't know what is, man. Oh my God, this is the freaking worst. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into this Nas DJ Premier thing. I will share my screen. Website notifications allow. Let's do this. Let's not do the infinite regression because that is super annoying. But let's get into Nas and DJ Premier. You guys can see me. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see me or you just see the screen. Well, let's start. Let's see.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this mystique, chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big heat. Solo was vocalist maestro. This history, rest in peace. Promo, he see us, I wish it's with G. Just like Ron E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones of boy lives, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that ain't gonna say nah? Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants and Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread.
What a
still
gift.
live to spin that. What a life.
What a gift. Oh, deep throating. What a gift. Can't believe this actually happened. We are here. This is what hip hop is all about. Oh, another classic already. Unbelievable. Man, these Dickriders, man. Dickriders. Oh, God. Right, yo, it's X. What? Oh my God. This shit is terrible, man. Oh my God. Guys. I got to put up with this. Okay, this I might just hang out with y'all, honestly, man, because real talk, I don't know how long I'll be able to listen to the rest of the album. I might look, listen, blame Ghostface because I'm gonna have to Ghostface my way through this entire shit. This is terrible, man. It's terrible, man. Okay, all right. Let's get back to it. Chris Ram, I didn't even like Define My Name. I gotta be honest. Now, Define My Name is better than this shit, but it's whack. You can hear it. You can hear how whack it is. That shit was whack. Play a minute of each song. Okay, all right. I can do that. I can stomach, at least for Nas' sake, right? At least for his sake. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, back to this shit.
Get ready. Yo, Preemo, give me a turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge, and ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high.
This is terrible. Wow, this is terrible. I'm sorry. You start off with quoting a big.
Me just chilling, buildings, high.
This is terrible. Wow, this is terrible. I'm sorry. You start off with quoting a big verse, not word for word. That's a trash beat, man. Jesus, too sparse. Just like Nas doesn't care, Jesus, lyrical thesis. Why doesn't he just get the hypnotized beat and just freestyle on that shit? I'm sorry. That was terrible. Well, you see, Nate, Define My Name is better than this whole album, but you'll never play that again. Exactly. You're never going to play Define My Name again because it's whack. And this is why I asked this question when I started to scream, is this album whack enough? I mean, this is how we have to, this is, I think, the point in which we reach. We have to figure out whether this stuff is actually whack enough for us, right? Do we want it to be more whack? I think maybe we do want it to be more whack. I think that's what the audience wants. I think they want it to be as whack as possible. That's actually kind of maybe the new ill, right? Okay, all right. Let's try another one of these. Let's try this. NY State of Mind. Okay, wow.
Yo, Preemo, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the
Oh, hell no.
I would like to Miami Beach or Hollywood. But I'm taking a ride on the Hudson River line.
See, the problem with this is already garbage, right? It starts off boring.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Still choking, struck, walk, Nike shorts, and night at court. Stress and cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds rolled on duck short. City Island and say less. Plenty talented kids, stay blessed, gamble and make bets. Throw us some DMX's words, they live in all of us. Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. On part 2, I left you with 2 of my friends. And now our goals is that our sons don't end in juvenile pens. Rikers should be closed, MDC the beacon. Where ice if you real, or they rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different.
You know why Nas is struggling here? Because his beat sucks. That's why he's struggling. You got to give Nas that hot shit. You got to give him that stylish hard shit. And then you'll watch Nas dance in and out. Because he's the GOAT. But yeah, this is whack. This is super whack. Makes me look at Midboy with I mean, this ended the Nas and Preemo thing, that's for sure. We're done with that. We don't want to hear that again. So maybe Nas was ready to go. He was just like, man, like Preemo, I don't know. So let's listen to this. Let me see what the comments y'all talking to me about. Manong, game over, right? It is game over. They've got to be tax write-offs. Nicholas, what's up, Nicholas? It was terrible. Oh, the sample is terrible. It starts off terrible. It starts off terrible. I mean, I'll show you. This to me was when I should have known. But again, guys, with all due respect, I'm running around. I'm doing all kinds of shit. So I'm just like, I heard that's the snippet, and I'll show you what I mean. And I knew this shit was going to be garbage. I knew this shit was going to be garbage. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I knew exactly that it was going to be trash. I sat there and I was like, what? You guys got to be kidding me. This shit.
Welcome to the underground, that basement life, way underneath the earth. Dig up dirt, termites and baby mice, scattering below the surface. We deep in the soil, we jack holes with the raw. Take me back again.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Is this Woodstock or some shit? What is this shit? Shit's terrible. That's terrible. That's when I was like, and y'all don't have a single? You're not putting out nothing? I just knew. I knew it was going to be ass. Let's see here. The worst Hitboy album or this album, Nate, I don't even know. This is bad. This is bad, man. Like, so far, what I'm hearing is, you know, this is like worse than Beats Collected Dust bad type of thing. Not again, those beats that collected dust, they were not great beats, but that's why they collected dust, because people didn't want them shits. Although one or two of them were actually pretty decent. This is like significantly worse than that. See, and that was the thing for me where I was like, okay, you know, if Nas and Preemo are going to do an album, at the very worst, especially as time is going on, I was like, okay, at the worst, Premo's collected all these beats, right? He's certainly collected stuff. Like, at the very minimum, it's going to be decent, right? Because there's going to be one or two decent, you know, beats in that shit. Not realizing that, nah, none of them. Like, Premo's just going to give him new whack shit. Oh, Soul Boy Tony. Nas will never, he never will. And you know, again, people gotta realize that this bad beat thing that Nas has been played with started with It Was Written. That's why, again, when people try to do the like revisionist history, It Was Written was amazing. It's like not really. It was cool. Again, I listened to It Was Written pretty much when it came out, right? Like 97, it was the first Nas album I ever heard. And there were certain songs, and those are the same songs that people still talk about today. The Message, I love The Message. You know, I saved that, burned that off, and you know, burned that song onto my computer. Back when, remember, I used to burn CDs and all that. I love The Message. I love Shootouts. It's like those are the two songs I love. Now, going back, Live Nigga Rap is my favorite of all of them. Maybe it was too raw for me at the time. I didn't get it. But in general, those are like the best songs on there, right? Of course, Take It in Blood is dope too. I mean, I do prefer the part 2 or whatever, the original version. But my point is, yeah, there are some songs on there that are dope, but there's also stuff on there that's completely skippable. And like no one cares about. No one cares about. Like, you're never going to play them and be like, oh, everyone's like, you know, Nas is coming. When is everyone ever going to want to hear that shit? So, anyway. Yo, dog, what's up? What's up, Dre? Sounding all homoerotic and shit. That shit's terrible. Pause. Anyway, Big Lebowski. Live Nigga Rap is nuts, man. I love it. To this day, the Lost Tapes and Stillmatic are two of the best albums post Illmatic. I used to say the Lost Tapes all the time. I agree with you, man. I think that, well, I mean, I Am is also, again, I Am has some phenomenal songs, you know, but you know, mostly it was mediocre. Let's see. Might be a hot take, Tochi, but I think Biggie is better than Nas and Jay. They can't touch his voice and flow. His lyrics were cold too. You know, I got to be honest with you, man. I was listening to Sky's the Limit just before I actually started doing the stream. I was just driving. And I love Big. I like Big, but I don't listen to a lot of Big. I really and truly, you know, like I prefer Nas and Jay. I think I always have when I think about it. Like Big, again, Big is phenomenal. But the thing for me with Big is that Nas and Jay have a sort of relaxing side to them, if that makes sense. Like, I can chill and listen to their shit. I can also party to their shit. I just find Big, his voice is so that sometimes I'm just like not quite in the mood for it, if that makes sense. Not, again, it's not as relaxing. It's like, for example, I think of the Sky's the Limit, right? I was listening to Sky's the Limit. I love that beat. I think it's a phenomenal beat, right? Very, very relaxing, very beautiful. And Nas would have killed that. I think that's a beat that Nas would have done way better on than Big. Big is he's just too much on that, in my honest opinion. Even though, of course, Big is dope. Again, it's not that Big was whack on it. He did well, but he didn't quite match the energy of the beat on my honest opinion. Right? So Panther. Yeah, it's like Big's voice is very, it is very overpowering. And look, on Give Me the Loot and stuff it's great, right? But when you're having more sort of subtle, hard, but still kind of subtle sort of beats, it doesn't quite work as well. Whereas with Nas and Jay, they can still kind of do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to people, I hear the people talk, right? Like, and Jay's just like skating on that shit. Just skating on that shit, man. Yeah, exactly. It's like, blow, why are you punching me in my face? And you're like, even when you hear the blow, you're like, blow, like the beat doesn't require that. Like, again, nitpick. Yo, Nicholas, that center of attention, I. Yeah, man. Technical ecstasy, what's up, my dude? Yeah, man, it's all good, man. I respect that y'all are busy with life and things like that. Like, look, listen, I'm always gonna be here, right? I'm always gonna, I'm not going nowhere. Give y'all hip hop takes and we talk. I'm not going nowhere. Give y'all hip hop takes and we talk, man, because this is a community. I love y'all. Y'all are cool people. So, but I understand people. People are doing things. They got lives to live, man. Trust me. Like, I totally get it, and I think that, in fact, the more you can be out in the world and living your life, the better. At the same time, of course, every once in a while, come check in with you, come check in with your boy, and check in with everybody here. But like, overall, yeah, man, do your thing, ain't no problems. Man, boo, what up? What's good? The Street Dreams of R. Kelly's fantastic. Absolutely. Really dope. Again, very chill, very kind of like, but still has that street dreams. Like, you're just like, oh yeah, I like this, What's my take on Freddie Foxxx? Oh, I like Freddie Foxxx. Freddie Foxxx. The first time I ever heard Freddie Foxxx was the Militia. Like, you guys can understand, like, great rap was not hard to find. It's just there was so much of it at that time. I told you the first Gangstar record I ever heard was the Militia. And I then realized it was Freddie Foxxx at the end, but even mechanics walk around with their tools. I was like, what the And it's like, at that time, I knew it was special. I was like, whoever this is fucking incredible. Anyway. Matt Montu, yeah, you can't tell anymore. The comment section on this new Nas album is out of control. We can no longer tell what's AI and what's not. It's crazy how everyone loves the album. Yeah, you can't tell anymore, man. Half the internet's bots, probably 75% even. So that's just a lot of Dickriders, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these people, they don't listen to this shit, man. You know what it is? It reminds me of, and to a certain extent, it's interesting. The mass appeal is kind of partnering with the comic book industry. As you guys know, I'm working on a comic which I'll put out next year. Comics takes a lot of time, a lot of work, but I'm guarantee you that you guys are going to see this comic and you'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, straight up. Because that's what I'm trying to bring back that vibe, that like, let's go, not that cool shit, not this like everything's soft and we're all like no, like bring back that shit where you look and you be like, how the fuck do you even come up with this? But it's dope. Anyway, the point is that the comic book industry went through it really changed in the 90s, right? Because it got so big, and it basically started to I would say make it sort of comics for casuals, for speculators, because speculators would buy these comics hoping to resell them at a higher value, right? They didn't read them shit. They don't care about what's in the book. They just looked at the cover. Oh, this artist has a name. I'm buying that shit. And the comic book industry went, oh shit, this is great. Let's focus on casuals. But here's the problem. When you do that, when you start focusing on casuals, the readers disappear, because over time, the readers are looking at the stuff being like, these books are trash. What the fuck? Right? And eventually the casuals leave and the speculators leave, and then everything kind of crumbles. Now, the comic book industry hasn't crumbled entirely, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. Right? Now, of course, then someone will come out with some decent books, and then, you know, the readers come back a little bit, and then the casuals come back. But, you know, it's a give and take. But the point is that when I look at what Mass Appeal is doing with these releases, it's almost like that. It's like a collector's thing. It's like they're just putting this stuff out for some old person probably who's in their 50s or 60s who would be like, yeah, this is dope. I'll buy this on vinyl, because they have sort of money to burn, and maybe they weren't able to afford a Nas album back. They probably weren't even listening to Nas Real Talk back then. And so now they want to feel like they're part of something, so they buy like the new Nas album. It's trash, but they're collectors, right? And that's kind of what I feel to a certain degree, almost like these guys are doing, because this music is not good, like not even by like remotely. Let's see here. If someone told me some of these Preemo beats were AI, I would believe them. Right, Nate, when you heard the Militia, the first thought was like, who the fuck is blacking out at the end? I didn't know. My thoughts on the Supergirl trailer. I mean, I'm not watching that shit, but, you know. You know, like, why should I watch it? Because it's a girl? I don't care. I just don't care. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. Let's see here. I'm just looking at y'all comments, man. Y'all keeping this, keep them coming. I love it, man. Did Azalea Banks say something about Nas? I have not checked Azalea Banks in a hot minute. Nate, I haven't read a comic book in a long time. I find the stories today to be boring and uninspirational. Well, I hear you. It's a big problem. People are demoralized, man. I mean, look, listen, this is why you're seeing all these people dick ride like these old wash niggas. They're demoralized. It's a big issue. Honestly, I'm not demoralized. In fact, I'm more motivated than ever. That's why I talk what I talk, because I'm like, yo, you know what, man? I can back it up. And you guys are going to see. I can back this shit up. Big time. Because I'm inspired. Like, I have things to say. I have things to do. Right? So the last thing I'm going to do is kiss the ass of some old guy who's washed. It's like, you're washed. Like, stop taking up space. Respectfully, you did your thing. You were amazing in your time, right? You've got enough money. You can't tell me that this person's starving. Like, you've done well. You've eaten well, right? You know, stop being greedy. As DMX said, y'all niggas, enough now. Stop being greedy. Keep it real, Hops. Give it to the needy. Ribs is touching. So don't make me wait. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on with this Nas album. I keep going back and forth between this bullshit, but all right, let's talk this. This is terrible. I'm not listening to the rest of this. Welcome to the underground.
Okay, we got to go deep, deep, deep to the underground.
Oh, this was the one from...
The earth, dig up dirt, termites and baby mice scattering below the surface. We deep in the soil, we jet air. Welcome to the underground. Batted about my cops used to bat us.
And how do you feel about the music business now in general right now, in comparison to before, when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it as an art form now.
What were the feelings back then when you first started?
Material made by madman. I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas. Murderous material made by madman. Let's cop acres. I do this to think it's about to spread, but still nothing is sweet. You can tell by the
trash, man. All right, what y'all saying? That was terrible. That was terrible. Let's see here. Give us some Pete Rock material to keep the vibes positive in the meantime. One of my favorite beats. I was playing the shit out of all this time. Let's see if I can find this motherfucker. I'm curious, yes. Are you guys hearing the P-Rock beat as I'm playing this? I'm just trying to figure out how this live stream thing is working on this browser. Shit. This is one of my favorite P-Rock beats ever, man. Oh my god. P-Rock's the fucking goat, bro. The difference, man. The difference. Can you hear that shit? Okay, live from the fucking underground, whatever, pause tapes. Let's see what these guys are talking about.
I remember the first time I made a beat, I had a cassette player in my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats.
You can tell a song is trash. That Havoc intro was garbage. Now, again, if I'm in the room, I'm not a dick rider. So if I'm in the room, I would say, this is where you start the song.
Record, loop until it just...
Loop, record, boom, boom, boom. Some beat comes in. It's like, then you get the idea. Yeah, it's pause tapes. You don't need to tell me this whole thing. This whole intro is pointless. Only, who's it for? Right? And this beat is just like...
Became one beat and
this beat is just like...
Became one beat and record.
So on a bunch of Benzes, let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The station sound distorted. I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later, got a Sony stereo system, no comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks. My nigga Mayo next door, he banging on the wall, told us to stop.
Okay, that's terrible. Never mind. Okay, let's move on. This is Riders.
Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged to hit y'all. Planetary mission, I've been discharged to hit y'all. My ancillary staff will assist me. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bump trains and subway platforms. Courageous, bravest, street creators. They synonymous with...
So when he says he's a writer in rap form, obviously, right? But this is why I'm a writer. So I'm not a writer. I'm a biter, whatever. But the point is, this is why, again, I'm a writer. I can tell when people write great shit because I'm a writer. And that's why I can relate to someone like Nas, and Nas will be the best rapper to me because he's a writer rapping. That's kind of obvious, right? Not to say that Jay-Z isn't. Jay-Z is obviously as well. Jay-Z is writerly. But Nas is more writerly, definitely, than Jay, right? Both are amazing, of course. Yeah, KCO 455. You like this one, but it was boring. It's okay, but it's boring, so it's whack. Again, whack is really anything that you're never going to want to hear again. That's the definition of whack. there's levels to whack. There's subterranean. I think a sub whack. There's subterranean whack, which is just like, you know, below the earth, tectonic plates. You know where the devil's being. like ultra whack. There's stuff that's like that bad that you're like really like, you know, is a danger to humanity whack. But then there's also stuff that's just like, oh, okay, cool, man, that's whack. Nothing else to it, right? I just want to hear this again. That's all.
DJs, rappers, and breakers, arms folded, jail poses, ill portraits, foster kids mixed in with the ill fortune, fat laces, back in the day, shit calligraphers, tagging their names, putting their signatures in places, in courtyards, sports bars, landmarks, 10 clocks, down to the park, they're doing art, big bubble letters all over the city, I see it up in high places, wonder how they did it, admit it, I always wish that I could do the same, but now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names, sometimes at night I would walk.
Whatever, Nas. I will say this though, sadly, this is better. I have to give props. I'm sure Hitboy is out there.
Niggas speak down on my name like I wasn't there for him.
Hitboy is out there like, yes. I'm glad this shit was trash. All right, moving on. Sons. Let's see here.
Yeah. Young Kings. It all starts. Humble beginnings. Young Kings. Young Kings. Yeah. Head on the swivel, loaded lead in the nickel. The devil holding a sickle, wanna sever your tissue. That's forever the issue, then candlelight of the visual. They say jail is both for rehab center and homeless shelter. And life to death is close as a tonic and seltzer. Never fold under pressure, give you my
man, if you don't stop with that shit. Jesus Christ, it's boring. That shit's fucking boring. Let me just play something. There we go. Shout out to Preemo. All right. I want to show you guys something. So let me just do the infinite regression thing. So I want to show you guys the picture that had us all stuck at one point. So remember this? I remember when this came out. That's how old I am, unfortunately. I don't think I had this magazine. I didn't buy it, but I had a friend who had it, so I remember looking at it. And this was literally 20 years ago. Jesus. And I said, man, like, I would love to have that shit. Like, this is what we were so excited. You have to remember, this is not AZ The Come Up had come out around this time. Like, Preemo was still doing it. And for us to get this 20 years later and it's terrible, it's literally the equivalent of what rap is. Terrible. Love that beat, man. That's a great beat. That's a great beat, honestly. Very relaxing. Rick Ross ass flow. Oh man. Let's see here. What else? Yeah. You knew it would be bad, right? FR33 Kingdom. When was the last time you heard a great Preemo beat? A great one? Like I told you, Not since 2011, 2012. The last time I heard a good Preemo beat, a good one, I couldn't tell you, man. Maybe, Unorthodox, Joey Badass it was okay. It was decent. I wouldn't say it was an amazing beat, but it was, Unorthodox is like fucking ready to die compared to this shit. You know? You're asking me, Kessnar, what do I think of the Royce, those albums that they did with like Royce and Preemo? PRHYME, those albums were terrible. Just were terrible. Again, this is when people were like Dickriders, and them shits was unlistenable in the grand scheme of things. They're totally forgettable. Now, when the concept behind them was stupid as fuck to begin with, but this is one of those things where you got to sit back and go like, who designed this? Who thought it would be a good idea to just sample one person who's not that great, respectfully? None of his stuff. It's not like you just decided to sample all like Thomas Newman or Hans Zimmer shit. You're sampling some guy, Adrian Young, I've never heard of, who frankly, no one's heard of. And no one, again, I'm going to sound disrespectful, but no one gives a fuck. Okay? Why him even? Why not sample the lady who bags groceries at your local supermarket? Like, why not sample all of her shit? Like, these ideas are so bad. They're so, it's almost like they were, it's, but it's almost like I can tell these are ideas that brothers, they don't hang around enough brothers. They're like with the Taylor Swift crowd, and the Taylor Swift crowd, yo, you know what'd be dope? We just sample like all of this, like this one random guy's thing. Terrible, man. Terrible. PRHYME was terrible. Oh yeah, Sandra's Rose was cool. That was a good beat. That was okay. Did I like Big Shug's Play It? It was cool. It's cool. Play It. What was Big Shug's Play It? Let me see if I got that. Notice how like I can't even. I completely. I've gone off the Nas Premier album entirely. Like this shit's bad, man. This shit is bad. Like it's not as bad as Slick Rick's, because Slick Rick's was, well, actually. No, it isn't. Yeah. Because the Slick Rick one was just like, well, that's what I'm here for. And all that shit this is on par. The De La album might even be better than this, actually. And that was obviously terrible. Let's see here.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying is just play the music. Play all of the music, man. We got to keep some balance until Preemo. You know the deal. Just play these records, man. All of them. DJs all around the world.
Yeah. I like this. Was cool. It was all right. This is cool. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Nicholas, yo, if I start playing it slower, you guys are gonna make me cry and shit if I play. Come on, man. This is college. Like, come on. I remember this shit.
Pitch black, realize it's so real. Who wanna fuck with this? Realize it's so real. Pitch black, all my real niggas. Underground, past the pavement. We rep the artist, yo. 1970. I'm a saint through a heavenly spirit, and I've been deadly as far back as my memory. Chemical power, God will send to me. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. Pitch black's the group for the century. I ain't trying to see death, disease, or the penitentiary. When the smoke screens fade, the charades play. Nothing remains but the foundation remains real. Destroy and build, my feel is Jimmy Jill. Play around, when swinging rounds, I'll lay you down. No doubt, you don't know what it's about. You think you spitting game, but the game spit you out.
You think you spit in game, but the game spit you out. All right. Yo, FR, I am warning hip hop low key, man. Low key, I am, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. Listen, Mr. MC, I refuse to believe the people who say these beats are standard Preemo beats have heard this song. They haven't. These people, they don't listen, man. They follow someone with clout. That's all it is. It's clout shit. At the end of the day, these guys don't listen to Preemo like that. They just don't. Okay, anyway, let's keep drawing.
Manifesto. Every man is a vessel. My son is my reflection. He from the highest heaven. I try not to possess him. Allow him to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a reverend. By the power vested in me, loud at his wedding. If flowers, why you can smell them, I try to tell him. All the diamonds and foreigns, all the finest of garments. It's really how it ends and not how it started. Filthy rich scuba diving in. Hey yo, black, it's time.
That is the definition of rambling. You know, I tried to tell him. And then I told him, put on your socks, put on your sweater, and put on your socks. I ate the watermelon. And I took his bag and I led him to the door. That's rambling. You have nothing to tell us because this beat is trash. It doesn't tell you anything. So you have nothing to tell us. Anyways.
Hey yo, black, it's time. Yeah. Time traveling.
Yo, Nicholas,
Yo,
peace,
black,
man.
it's time. Yeah. Hey yo, time flows through me. How many rhyme flows and lines can I recite with my eyes closed? Yo, let's shoot this movie smoothly. Listen to me. Let's take it to the past long before the new me. I seen it when it first got.
Yeah, then we're done with that. But let's see. There's some Green Lantern snippets. Let me see if I can. I'll react to at least one of them. Let's see. Half Man, Half Amazing. This is a blend tape? Oh man, I don't do no blend tapes, man. Okay. Where's the song here? I'm trying to find out. Half Man, Half Amazing. Is it a blend tape? What are y'all talking about? Google this. DJ Lantern, DJ Green Lantern, DJ Mix, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to try to find this, man, but, obviously like a short version of this shit because Green Lantern is not what I'm trying to really hear right now, but we shall see. Oh, yeah, it is this blend tape. Oh, of course. Of course you would drop this before Preemo, right before, for attention. Okay, let's see.
Hey yo, I hit the earth like a comet. Invasion. Nas is like the Afrocentric Asian. Right here with the amazing Green Lantern. Y'all know what it is. Invasion.
Premier was the type of producer that wanted to make sure.
Invasion.
Premier was the type of producer that wanted to make sure the track was right. You know what I'm saying? He was the type of producer. That was like my best sessions with him. Because he was like willing to try all types of sounds, getting the right techniques, getting the right this, whatever it took. He was listening to my ideas, and I listened to his, and it worked smooth,
Half man, half amazing, half amazing. The belly, the balls of rap. You saw me in belly with thoughts like that. To take it back to Africa, I did it with Biggie. Me and Tupac were soldiers of the same struggle. You laid in the huddle, your team shook, I feel the wrath of the killer. Cause this is my football field. Throwing passes from my barrel, shoulder pads and power. But the QB don't stand for no quarterback. Every word is like a sword on blast. Cause y'all lost soft, and I'm the black hearse that came to hold y'all last in. It's for the hood by the corner.
It's like, why did these guys not have more songs together? Preemo, you guys gotta understand, like, I've never seen nothing like a DJ Premier. When I started listening to this dude in like 97, no, 98, because it was best of 98. Militia came out 98, 97, 98, whatever. Instantly, DJ Premier is the first guy that made me, him and Timbaland, I've told this before, but he was the guy, these are the two guys that made me check album credits. because I never checked for that shit before. I didn't even care like who made a beat. Like it didn't occur to me who made a beat. But when you heard certain beats, like I heard the Militia, and I was like, who the fuck made this beat? It was that crazy. So my point is, I would literally listen to stuff just because it had DJ Premier on it. And it was always dope. And the first couple of times you're like, this is cool, this is great, wow, this DJ Premier guy is good. But then by the time you get to like 2003, 2004, and it's like you've heard hundreds, and you're like, holy shit, what? Every single beat this guy makes is fire? What the fuck? So, and then you're hearing Nas on whack beats, like Street Disciples come out, it's whack. The Street Disciples are massive disappointment. And you're like, wait a second, why is Nas, why Nas and Preemo not in the studio together? Wait a second, why is Nas, why Nas and Preemo not in the studio together right now? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this shit sounds like Vanilla Ice rolling in my 5-0. I mean, Mamba, nothing Nas has spit on this album is rambling. Nas' pen and content is as good as it gets. I wouldn't say that. It's not as good as it gets, for sure. Nas is very, like, he's an excellent writer. He's rambling on some of this shit. But yes, the issue is the beats, because ultimately the beats are the shit. Like, the beats are shitty. So if the beats are shitty, like, it's not going to inspire great writing. It just won't. It's just the nature of the game. Beats give me vibes. Vibes give me rhymes. The vibes are trash, so the rhymes are going to be trash. It's just is what it is. Where is Hilly Hill? Where is Hilly Hill? Okay. Let me continue. This is bad, man. This stuff is just bad.
Yeah. It's that one hand on the stairway of music. Yeah. And I said, just designing this rhyme is a fight against time. Every minute they wait to hear a true titans of crime. There's two types of villains that live.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Police all on my dick like I shot somebody because of these big ass lips and I rock about snotty. Like this getting hectic, Tupac got shot in the left, just your cops was good when Bobby King got fucked up. With friends like these who need enemies, constantly harassing, filling up my nuts like the classmates, snatching up a nigga for nothing. I heard bad guys get black, so I guess I'm the motherfucking villain. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. What's your name, your address, and phone number? Your occupation come down to the station. There's been a robbery. They came a nigga fit the description. It can't be so. I size out 1 in 95. You got to catch a nigga if you want them. 1 to 3 and 5 to 10. Bullies in blue suits on with automatic weapons. I'm stressed, ready to run off something. Police keep fronting. Invasion. 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 Invasion.
Energy. Missing. Big time. That's a Preemo beat. Moving on.
So
Sound crazy right here.
yeah.
Immaculate.
Sound like we opening new spots in Vegas.
Wait a minute, Esco.
Oh, indeed.
Sounds.
Every time the right time.
Yeah, ladies, y'all invited.
Always, always. Ladies,
Let's get money now. Let's get money
how
on.
much we talking?
Trying to diversify the portfolio.
What else, dog?
Everything else.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
My story, your story.
Weed, high, war stories.
Kid fly, more stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck a orgy, touch her face, 2 mouths kissing on me. Fuck off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly.
Finger off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly. Finger fucking her cautiously. Talk to me, that's that joy brought thoughtfully.
To mature me, there's more to the story, glory.
Surely, switch sides for the lift ride, the fish fries.
It's them guys with their money up. Diamonds jumping like Bobby with a Gumby cut. Choosing wisely high as a movie Friday. 100 blunts.
Pre-roll, never we fold. Fucking he hold, but me though. Had the consoles out for my P.O.
We herbalists, raised by gangsters on streets that's murderous.
Work too much,
Taking vacations more, it worked for us.
thanks to us, it's more fly living and less angel dust. Tangled up,
Up in the mountains, don't let them hang you up.
my story, your story.
Weed high, war stories.
Get fly, raw
Fly,
stories.
who could cry more stories?
Glasses till pour for me. Eyes on all glory.
Guys, again, the people who are saying that this is a dope beat, this is a dope song, certainly they have not heard. They definitely have not heard this. There's no way. And you're gonna say, "Well, that was in the past. That's 30 years ago. Why are you bringing that up?" And you're gonna say, "Well, that was in the past. That's 30 years ago. Why are you bringing that up?" Well, why wouldn't I bring it up? It's clearly the first thing you would think about. I'm a hip hop head. I remember shit. I'm not a fucking goldfish. So why would I listen to your story, my story? How you living, man? You know, these records are so powerful, man. I don't know if I ever told the story, but there was a guy, like a business dude I used to do some stuff with. And the first time I met him and I went to his shop, he was like, we bonded. He was like, "Oh, I love rap too." And he's like, you know, young guy. This guy's younger than me. Probably around, you know, mid-20s or whatever. He's like, "Man, at least like I love rap, but I like the older stuff." I was like, "Older stuff like what?" He's like "How you living?" And I looked at this dude like, "How you living?" type of thing, like put that shit on right now. People have heard these records. They're not, you know, they're not some obscure album cut. Like if you listen to rap, even if you're a casual to a certain extent, you've heard these songs because they're just so fucking good, man. Anyway, beautiful. VVSing. Right. Mr. MST. If you extract great beats, you're stuck in the past. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm still trying here. I'm gonna skip this because I have to say Nas and AZ are trying, but this beat's so bad that it's just like I don't care. I got shit to do, man. Life's short.
To the ladies and all party goers, where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? To the ladies and all party goers, where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
What would the world be without beautiful, powerful women? The Mimas, the grandmas, the nation builders. Who educates us, challenges, teaches, love us, support us, and gives birth to all the world's sons and daughters. And y'all deserve props because y'all running hip-hop. Started with Shot Rock. 50 years later, women is on top. Bahamadia, Missy, Moni, Light, Queen Latifah. Miss Lauryn Hill is an honor for me to even meet you. Where would we be without Queens in the microphone? Rock.
Nas is talking about Bahamadia. Do you think the average casual, the one making this up, even knows who the fuck Bahamadia is? It's probably the first time I heard the word Bahamadia. You think an average Kendrick stan knows who the fuck Bahamadia is, has heard anything Bahamadia? Now they'll be like, "Oh, Bahamadia is dope." Fuck out of here. I actually like. I mean, I might listen to all of this only because I like the content. I like the subject matter of what he's saying. And again, you know, Nas is smart enough. You got to realize, man, like, especially someone like Nas, who's always had a female fan base, right? Again, this is why it's so disappointing in a way when you think about Nas, the golden child rapper, because this is a guy who had everything, right? He out the gate almost. Now, I'm not saying that a ton of women were listening to Nas, but clearly women were listening to Nas even from day fucking one, right? I mean, I saw an interview with Big Les, shout out to Big Les, but she was talking about, I mean, Nas is a good-looking guy who can rap his ass off, sophisticated Like, what woman wouldn't want to listen to that shit? So it's like you have everything. You don't need to sell out. Actually, you don't need to make whack shit. You can kind of do whatever you want. You're gifted in multiple ways. You know, but anyway, whatever. NCX was good. It's Taymon. You love Bahamadia and Kendrick's my favorite artist. That's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. Oh, Ghost, for real, your sister down. Yeah, man, you know, Nas, I mean, you know, look, listen, I can say, I mean, Nas is a handsome guy. Like, I should say that, again, when I say that, there's only, yo, pause or whatever, right? I mean, I can give credit where it's due, right? I think it's always interesting, like, you know, obviously, you know, again, I don't care what your orientation is, whether you like dudes or whatever. It's irrelevant to me, frankly. But the point is that at the end of the day, you can give props where props are due, right? It's like there's certain dudes we know, like as dudes, there's certain dudes you look at, you're like, man, I would love to look like this dude for a day or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can give props, handsome. Like, man, if I was Idris Elba for a day, you know what I'm saying? If I was Nas for a day, you get what I'm saying? Like, again, you can tell who has it, who has that charisma, who has and it gets a mix of things. It's the look, it's the vibe, the personality, what they say, how they interact with you, the whole thing. Anyway, well, yeah, you could say that women don't like Nas's music. They like his image, but they're not all the way invested in his music. I think, yeah, I would agree with you to a certain extent. But again, there's different audiences, man. Women like rap, right? Or let me put it this way. Most women don't really listen to hip hop. That's true, obviously, which is why you don't really see that many women at hip hop shows like that, right? Let's keep it a buck. But are there women that do listen to rap and love rap? Absolutely. And I do think that to a certain extent, like if rappers were more receptive to women and weren't so misogynistic, I think they would increase their base by at least a little bit. Now, they wouldn't increase it crazy amount, which is probably why they probably have done the math in their head. They're like, well, you know, would I increase my female fan base by a lot? Probably not. They probably increase it by a bit. But in general, I think, like I said before, I think the structure of rap and the beat and the way it is, I think is not really female friendly. It's masculine ultimately. Wet Seal, there's several of those lantern mixed beats. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I'll you know me, I'm not really a blend guy, but I'll give the blend thing a listen to once, you know, when I have it in the background somewhere or whatever. Why not? But again, I mean, I just want to hear new shit. I don't necessarily want to hear an old blend, you know? All right, let's keep going with this bouquet. Let's see what Nas is saying.
Sarah Shantae, we both call QB home. Though she pushing the culture here. I'm inspired by Salt and Pepper, Nicki, Foxxy, and Kim, and Megan, Carti, and Left Eye. Nothing realer than Lotto, Glorilla, and Pie Digger, Whitney, Rhapsody, and Eve, all straight killers. And I was signed by a woman. She created a movement. So much love to Faith Newman. What we doing? This one goes out to the whole woman, niggas, chicks, to the ladies, and all party goers. Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are,
you got to give Faith Newman credit. I mean, Faith Newman signed Nas, Jewish chick. Again, you know, you guys know me. On a political tip, like, I don't understand it, man. I don't. Like, when people be hating on Jews, like, and Jewish people, I'm like, they brought you some of the illest art you've ever seen. They damn near created the arts business, the modern arts business anyway. Like, why would you hate them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you love art, it's just weird. So shout out to Faith Newman. Anyway, let's see what's going on here.
Why don't you make yourself seen? With love from Nas and Premier, this one goes
to the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at?
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
Yeah, divine feminine, beyond fine shit. Not a team, not a joint, but my eyes squint, you'll see what I see. Our presence together is always a pleasure. So I figured I'd write you a letter. You a queen, you a star, supernatural, pure gratitude by your side. But let me ask you, why don't the world recognize your hard work? You being unappreciated makes me...
I'm bored now. Okay. I'm getting bored. This is boilerplate shit. You know what I'm saying? This is boilerplate shit. Okay, let's see what else he's talking about lyrically. He just starts mentioning people. Shout out to Eternia. Okay, Michi Me. Oh, okay, you gave a shout out to Michi Me. Okay, all the ladies in one. Fine, cool. But here's the thing, right? It's not just, and this is where, man, do I have to write for these niggas? Listen, the truth is, we're men, of course. We love what we love about the woman, the body, the face, all that. Like women are, right? Especially, and we all like different types. Okay, this is the truth. Everybody, people like what they like. But it's not just that, right? The truth of the matter is that women do have obviously they have a certain thing, right? That goes beyond just how they look, right? And it's an essence, it's a personality. Like, how like if you ever met, and this is rare, but I've met some women who are genuinely hilarious, right? I remember when I was living in Montreal, I remember meeting this one girl. Actually, we all lived in this like house sort of thing. It was like everybody rented a house or rented a room in a house in Montreal. I wish I knew what happened to this girl. This girl, Mexican girl, was not only cute, but is probably hands down the funniest woman I've ever met in my life. We used to say some funny ass shit. Of course, someone had already snatched that because no guy is going to look at a chick that's funny, like a cool chick who can cook. Like that's the first time I ever had mole, which is like that chocolate chicken thing, who can cook, is cute as hell, and funny. Like that's wifey material. And she was literally engaged when I met her. She had like some guy back in Mexico or whatever. But that's beside the point. The thing is that, that's what I'm saying. It's the essence. It's like, the way that a woman will say a certain thing, or like whether it be humorous or enlightening, right? Like there's more to just the fact that they look good, right? Or that they, queens, women power, right? Like this could be written better, right? There's things that Eve says. There's a way that Eve's raps. There's a way that Missy raps that really only a woman could rap that, if that makes sense. And it's cute and it's fly and it's interesting or it's funny, So pandering a little bit. Yeah, FR3, yeah, just a little bit, pandering just a little bit. Anyway, let me listen to the whole thing.
Aphrodite Almighty, it's no myth, you remind me of all motivating women that's been with me beside real one. Love you from now to infinity, in every way, from spiritual, mentally, physically. This goes to all of y'all. Mia X, yo, y'all been putting it down.
Yo, y'all gotta give me credit how I skipped that. I'm very good. I'm good at ghostfacing that shit. Skip right through that bullshit scratch chorus, laziest scratch chorus Preemo's ever done, right? I just skipped right past that shit.
Lady of Rage, Dimples D, Sparky D, Sweet T, Beverly Poole, Antoinette, Jean Grey, Lola Brooke, Sexy Red, Coyle Ray, City Girls, Cash Dog, Honey Baby, Bernadette Price, Charlie Baltimore, Trina, Doja Cat, The Chat, Rest in Poetry, Gangsta Boo, MC Trouble, Shout to Conscious Daughters, in Oaktown 357, Sweetie, Isis, Dia, shout out to Ladybug Mecca, The Sequence, Debbie D and Lisa Lee, Heather B, Nikki D.
What's up, Debbie D? I met Debbie D once in Brooklyn, actually. That's the thing, like I've said before, when you live in New York, you're gonna bump into these people. And you go to hip hop events, you'll just bump into them. They're out there, they're outside. Freaking frack. Let's see here.
Azalea Banks, Champ MC, Nishi Me, all y'all lit. Freaking frack, Vanessa St. Quiz. I could go on and keep going. Shout to Eternia, Ice Cream Tea. Rest in peace, boss. Shout out Nefertiti, Storm, Shorty No Moms, Iggy, Paula Perry,
Iggy?
Shay Noir.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Sonya Blade, Kaya,
Sonya Blade,
3D Natik,
Sonya Blade. God, y'all niggas is gonna make me fucking lose it. Just watch for the name. Fuck. Y'all niggas is gonna make me just go ape right now, man. This
Ranking ability, long life, precision, value, and reputation.
just look for the name. Body bag shit. Sunny play nigga running the show. Yo, who? Yo, body bag shit. Who? Play nigga who wanna know. Yo, body bag shit. Sunny play nigga.
Yo, put on my sounds.
With the waist up hose.
Put on pounds.
Get your weight up.
I'm in the game now. Take your crown and all the posters. You better take it down and all the chauffeurs. Better make your rounds. You get a phone call. You better make it now. I can't shut shit. The gate is down.
Y'all nondescript.
And the drama that I bring is beyond the script. A lot of chicks coming up. But to sum it up, I used to feel a lot of shit.
Now I'm numbing up. Sonya Blade coming for dough. What? See, this is the problem with mentioning so many people, because the truth is you're going to forget somebody, right? Like you said, KCO, you're going to forget Lady Luck. Lady Luck, I put way before Iggy Azalea, because niggas don't listen to Iggy Azalea. I don't remember what songs she have. I'm so fancy. Can we name a single bar on that shit? Right? Lady Luck at least had the symphony with EPMD, right? So there's no point really mentioning everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, although it's nice, I guess he's showing that he's listening to everybody or whatever. Cool, fair enough. But all you got to do is just make it like a very basic boilerplate one and shout out the main ones or something like that. I guess, I don't know. But listen, if the beat was better, then I would at least rock with it, but it's really not. Yeah. Right. So, Test Gamma, this is actually a really wild comment. I'm going to have to post this because you've really said something here that I think I only realized, this is Test Gamma, I only realized that up until a few years ago, I was still rating albums highly just because they felt cool on first listen, but I wasn't really revisiting the songs, which is wild, actually. I'm not blaming you for this, but I think there's a fair amount, actually, I would argue most people are doing this, which is insane to me because replay value is everything. That's literally why, like, again, the only reason we care about what Hove said in 88, I'm still holding weight for me, still got spending money from 88 and shit like that. The only reason we care about Nas and Jay and DMX and stuff is because their replay value on those songs is insane. And that's something that you figure out really over time. It's not usually immediate. Now, of course, when a song is incredible, chances are the replay value is going to be pretty high, right? If it genuinely moves you and you genuinely love it. But the point is that replay value is everything. So when people are like, oh, that was a great album, but you don't listen to it, it's like, anymore. It's like, why? Clearly it wasn't a great album. We called albums whack because we knew immediately when we heard them that we're never want to hear this again. It has no replay value. That's what this all boils down to. Anyway, the bouquet, he keeps going on. Oh, I want to hear him say Hurricane G because I miss Hurricane G.
Amani Caesar, Ice Spice, yeah, nonchalant, 5 o'clock in the morning, Imani Montana, Dej Loaf.
Dej Loaf? Who the fuck remembers Dej Loaf?
Nitty Scott MC, Hurricane G, Miss Melody, Sugar T, Young M.A.
Yeah. You're naming people that I don't care about. Yeah. Moving on.
I kept telling myself I was gonna kick, but I never did. I'm a junkie. I'll be a junkie the rest of my life.
I let the flow go where I wanna go. Back to Preemo. Let's do it for days of B.I.G. Yeah. I 3D printed the studio, D&D reinvented me and you know who, Preemo. And yeah, y'all, it's been a minute. Come up to the 4th floor through the door, Preemo renamed it. Now it's headquarters under a new location. We aliens like a deity trust. Man, I have standards, I'm the G.O.D. Bruh, I'm supposed to big kick this habit. Done with it, having fun with it. Hard to let it go. How could you when you in love with it? Once upon a time, I couldn't start my day without it. I played it every morning loud while I'm ironing my outfit. In my car, just zoning out, straight hot boxing. I need that.
Bringing out special guests is something that I really enjoy. There's something that happens.
You know what's interesting about this beat, Shine Together? The old Preemo would have made a much better beat out of this sound. That's sort of like, again, I'm going to use the word Oriental, even though that's not really, but East Asian, whatever. You know how they have a certain instrument. I don't know if it's a harp or something like that. Preemo would have made a way better beat out of this beat. It reminds me of almost like Spit 6-ish, whatever. But this beat is just boring.
Spit, I get phenomenal. We might as well shine.
Right, and NCX, to your comment, I know someone has used this sample before, and it's, again, in the back of my mind, it does sound like an older beat that someone has already used.
Together. I made moves in the trenches, looking over my shoulders. A fool in his riches was too part. That's what they told us. A school of
like it was almost like a pun record. Is it pun? Fuck, this is gonna piss me off. I'm pretty sure it's a pun song. What pun song would it be? Pun. Maybe on Yeah Baby. Let me see. Nigga shit. That's what it must be. That's what it is. It's got to be this. Yo, y'all gotta give my fucking props if I'm correct. There we go.
My people's on the street, you know? Give me love, day one. You know what I mean? I was putting it down. Battling for my, you know what I'm saying? Battling projects and neighborhoods just to be heard, you know what I'm saying? You know, cause you know it's the good thing, you know? From that hardcore shit, that commercial shit, that party shit,
let's go.
That thug shit, that loud shit, that cry shit, that love shit, that hate shit, I do all that shit. You know what's my true love?
That nigga shit.
Smoking weed with my mom. That nigga shit. Slinging D at her arm. That nigga shit. No love for the cop. That nigga shit. Getting my dick sucked with my pop. That nigga shit. Getting drunk with my twin. That nigga shit. Swearing to God I'll never drink again. That nigga shit. Getting drunk again. That nigga shit. 3 days in the bed. That nigga shit. Talking loud at the flex. That nigga shit. Fried rice and rib tip. That nigga shit. Looking fresh with no end. That nigga shit. Beating on my sister's boyfriend, that nigga shit. Yellow tape and white sheets, that nigga shit. Whipping my kid's ass in the street, that nigga shit.
Shout out to Punch. Shout out to all my Boricuas out there. All right, my Hispanics love y'all, man. Shout out to my man Joel too, actually, by the way. My Panamanians, I roll with y'all, okay? Colombians, Venezuelans, you know what it is. All right. Oh yeah, the Preemo beat's better, right?
Follows the shark to eat his leftovers, and when that shark is hungry again, it ups the death total. Esco in that Maybach truck, McAllen Scott's in the cup, 300,000.
All right, I'm almost done here.
One.
I gotta roll. I got shit to do, man.
Get buy and get deals on last minute creative.
I got shit to do.
Now at Michael's.
La poussière est dans l'air. Et pour nettoyer, c'est l'enfer. Alors procurez-vous un Swiffer Duster.
Never mind the
la
French.
poussière d'un seul coup. Attrapez et emprisonnez 3 fois plus de poussière. Oh ouais. Vous aimerez Swiffer ou argent remis?
All right, let's hear this.
When I flow for the street, who else could it be? NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Is it time to take off the Scully, the Timbs, and the fitted caps? Time to let go the weed, kill it, the jeans sag. Ozzy Osbourne still got his fingernails black. Rock and rollers still rebels, any age that they at.
Yo, Ghostface be out here sagging. And I love Ghostface, but when I see Ghostface sagging, it just hurts my feelings, man. Jesus. Sorry, I know that's random, but yeah, I gotta let that go, man. I gotta let that go. Niggas ain't been sagging since when? No, I haven't. Well, you know what? I do see the young boys. I mean, obviously, Lil B talked about, stay sagging or some shit. But it's like, anyways, I don't want to get into all that's weirdo sagging shit. But the point is, like, yeah, we gotta let that go.
But with rap is a time limit, never. I'm living proof. I'm the truth till if I live till 102. When I was young, I knew nothing. But then here comes a new lesson from an older gentleman dressing Dior, he flexing. He said it's not how old you are, it's how you feel. Look here, I'm in my Air Max 87 still. Rasta still smoking, secluded.
There's no way they thought this was hot. There's no way. You're trolling me, Nas. You're trolling me, Preemo. There's no way you thought this was hot. I'm sorry. You knew this was garbage when you put this. You knew this was garbage, man. Temu childhood. You knew this was trash. There's no way you thought this was hot. There's no fucking way. I don't believe. Now I don't believe this shit. I don't believe y'all. There's no fucking way you thought this was hot. There's no fucking way. All right, guys, look, listen. I gotta roll, all right? Like, I got shit to do. Which is better, this Nas album or LL Cool J's last album? Oh, LL Cool J's last album is way better than this shit. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's not even a question. The Upper West Side ass beat, you know. Yo, Seinfeld beat is crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, I gotta roll, man. So I'm gonna look at some of your comments and I'm gonna roll out. Okay, I'll give y'all about 5 minutes. But it's actually reheated the same hook as Second Childhood. Real talk. What is this shit? This has the same baseline as Seinfeld, man. Look. Oh my god. Let's rap on this shit. Why not, right? This shit go harder than any of these beats. Fuck out of here. Y'all killing me, right? Y'all are killing me right now. Oh, you know what? NTXS, we're gonna do a cleanse, okay? We will absolutely do a cleanse. Good idea. We do need to fucking cleanse ourselves. I'll do one. Let me just look at some last comments before we go do a brief cleanse. Oh my god. Preemo got influenced by Hitboy. Well, I mean, who knows? He probably thought the shit was trash, and he was like, "Oh, well, if Nas and Hitboy can get all this love, then I can get some love." Listen, you asked me if I watched Easy Experience. See, first of all, you guys know me, tochiRTA. I got eyes everywhere, right? Illuminati shit. But here's the problem, right? And sometimes I'm like, do I go in on these guys? Do I go in on what they say? But I don't want to be that guy. I want to, it's so it's bad. But you know what? A lot of these people are going to now say, oh, yeah, well, some of these content creators, oh, yeah, well, I didn't like this. I thought the beats could have been a little better. They want to seem like they're objective, even though they're not. They don't know shit. They don't. So anyways, I got to grow a couple more minutes, guys. anything that y'all want me to really. Okay, first of all, obviously 21 Savage. I will listen to that sometime this weekend, hopefully. Was there any good songs on that shit, or is it just a waste of my time? I will try to listen to the 21 Savage, and I will also try to listen to Eric Sermon's stuff, not necessarily because I think it's going to be good, but I am curious because I saw something in an interview where Eric Sermon was saying that he notices that, obviously, as I've been saying, that Griselda type shit everyone's doing, it's got slow, everything is all slow, and he's trying to bring back some tempo into boom bap, and I'm like, thank you, for fuck's sake, please. So I will listen to that out of curiosity, even though I don't think that it will be any good. Yeah. So anyways, well, the problem is that his modern beats sound clean, too clean. I mean, there's so many things wrong with those beats, you know? It's not like Neptune's beats are clean to me, right? But they were grimy. They were still hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem is they're just shit beats. Oh, right. That's right. 21 Savage did say Nas wasn't relevant. And then he uses Nas's date to launch his own shit. Now, that's trolling 101. Because 21 Savage isn't really relevant right now, unfortunately. Even though like I said, I like 21. I do think 21 is one of the best of the new school, hands down. You know. So, okay, all right, guys. I think we're gonna do a cleanser. As I close up here, let's cleanse. Not some definitely mind the French. Let's go. Nope. I got some commercials to get through. The cleanser. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
DJ Lil King, what up? What up?
I'm from the middle finger from the east side.
Zone C. Brick City.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Dirty stick, bad bitches in the head, put a nigga on the leg, rob a nigga for a brick, rob a nigga for the shit, young nigga fall off, turn it to a snitch, never turn it to a bitch, gotta keep it alive, rob it ass quick, never falling off, do a nigga bad, robbing for a stash. Nigga talking like he weird, nigga take a stick on the ass. Shoot that. Gotta keep the shit 100, but you never step on the mat. Go and get some money, gotta get some money, never hold your hand.
Let me skip to 21.
With you never switch on the mind.
Let's go.
Go and get some money, gotta get some money, never hold your hand.
Middle finger with the 5 stick. Side with the slide stick.
Draco, no,
Right round nigga with the slide.
Shoot a nigga in his spine.
Nigga snitch the cut time. 21.
We the Foxxx gang, niggas getting wrecked, snitching on
Hood rich, huh? 21.
Trying to strip a nigga, gotta change my outfit.
Nigga ain't black and egg.
Motor Crash Road, Glenwood Road.
Nigga out whacking us.
Niggas running to the club.
Keep texting. Right racks in them seconds. 21.
This is not a scat, this is a Hellcat, and it's so dangerous. Nigga breaking news, gang, fuck, nigga, we dangerous. I get inside that pussy, beat up, back out. Yeah, you know a nigga struggle. Yeah, big ass jerk, tangle.
21.
Middle fingers on stick, dirty land, dirty stick, bad bitches getting hit, put a nigga on a lick, rob a nigga for a brick, rob a nigga for his shit, young nigga fall out, turn it to a snitch, never turn it to a bitch, gotta keep a cool.
That shit's crazy.
Never falling off, do a nigga bad, robbing for his
Dash, do that. All right, man. Love y'all. I'm gonna roll out. Another day, another whack release. It is what it is. But listen, the new generation is coming up, bro. I'm telling you, everywhere. It is coming up. And that's why, to a certain extent, look, we thank Nas and Preemo for their service. Honestly, like I said, these guys are legends to me. My favorite rapper ever, my favorite producer ever. And as much as I shit on this stuff, the truth is, these guys have made phenomenal stuff. You know what? Actually, let's do a real. I'm gonna do a real last cleanser right now because this is what I was listening to actually quite a bit. Let's do a real fucking cleanser out here. No, because you know the truth is, they have really given us some amazing shit. So we have to give them credit. It's just that, you know, people get old. It is what it is. You know, that's the nature of life, man. What are you gonna do? So my last thing for y'all, but let's rock out and have a good time here. Let's go. Nas, Preemo. Nas. Yeah.
Yo, Nas, you ready? Ready when you are, Pray. Yeah. All right.
Freedom of jail, clips inserted. A baby's being born, same time a man is murdered. The beginning and end. As far as rap goes, it's only natural. I explain my plateau and also what defines my name. First it was nasty, the times have changed. As you know, I'm the artist. For hardcore, my signs were paid. I spent time in the game, kept my name on fame. So fiends shoot up and do lines. So my close friend shot.
Yo, that shit, always love that. The beginning and end. On that note, guys, love y'all. Peace. Thank you for tuning in.